Hey learners, welcome to Ahmad Coaching and I'm your teacher Dr. Anam. Today we will study about incomplete dominance. Incomplete dominance, which is also known as partial dominance, happens when a phenotype of a heterozygote is intermediate between the phenotype of two homozygotes. Phenotype means that appearance of a particular trait of a heterozygote. Heterozygote is a person who contains two different alleles for a particular trait. If two different alleles are present for a particular trait and that trait is intermediate, it means that the phenotype is not for dominant or recessive but intermediate phenotype is achieved. It means that we are studying the partial dominance. This thing was first discovered by Carl Corns in 1899 in 4 o'clock flowering plant. He observed that in a P1 generation, if red flowering plant and white flowering plant, they both were crossed with each other, then in the F1 generation, instead of having red flowers, they were having pink flowers. So you can see that the phenotype of this heterozygote is actually intermediate between the red and white. So this is actually incomplete dominance. When we are studying the incomplete dominance, we will show the alleles with numbering. For example, for the red color phenotype, we are using R1, R1 because they are homozygous, so both the alleles are the same. For white phenotype, we are using R2, R2. Again, this is homozygous, so both the alleles are same. So when the gametes are formed, each gamete will have only one type of alleles, and when they both are crossed together, the allele from red flower and allele from the white flower, they are going to fuse together with each other to form a R1 R2 offspring. So here you can see that we have heterozygote. So instead of showing the red color or white color, the phenotype is intermediate between red and white. So whenever you are going to start the incomplete dominance, you are going to use the numbers because normally what we use, the capital letter is used for the dominant and the small letter is used for the recessive. So just to erase this confusion, we are going to use numbering, for example R1, R2 or W1, W2 or whatever the trait you're starting. So here you can see that normally that when you are going to mix red with white, you are going to get a pink color, which is intermediate between the red and white. So similar thing is happening here. As the phenotype is intermediate between the two homozygote, that is why we are saying that it is incomplete dominance, because if red color is dominant, it is unable to achieve its dominant, or if the white color is dominant, it is also unable to achieve its dominance. So it is a incomplete dominance. But if you are going to cross two pink flowers, you can see that in the next generation, which is F2 generation, we are going to have red flowers, we are going to have white flower and also pink flowers wherever the heterozygotes are present. So that was all about incomplete dominance. If you have any question related to this topic, you can ask me in the comment section. I will see you in the next video.